Hello, Keller Williams. I'm Jeremy Cannon, Market Center Tech Trainer for Keller Williams Platinum in Central Oklahoma. And I just wanted to build a quick walkthrough for the new commissions tab that came out this Monday, since our region just rolled out Win More, Know More. So this has changed slightly, but a lot of the information is the same, and they've simplified the process. So I'm in here in my opportunity. I chose to do a buyer today, but the process will be the same for a listing. Once we're in our opportunity, we're going to go to the offers and commissions tab. And we were still going to hit add new offer. And then it takes us to the new offers and commissions experience. So instead of having that pop up with 4 different screens we went through, this is just a single screen. We're going to go down and enter our information. Now, first off is our offer name. I personally don't ever really change this, but if you want to name the offer, feel free. This is just for your reference. The next section is property address, and there's a couple points I want to make with this, because if you don't enter the property address correctly, you're going to get an error when you go to hit accept on this offer. So first off, if you start typing your address, you do get these automatically populated suggestions, and I would recommend using these. If you choose one of these options, you will not have any issues. But if you simply just type the address out, if I was to continue typing Edmond, Oklahoma, and put the zip code, Command actually won't accept this. So make sure you choose one of these drop downs, or you've got this option enter manually. The other option you could do is using this button to the right that says select from KWLS. So this is pulling the listing information basically from MLS. Now, you can see when I click that, immediately it popped up, there's no listings. I could try to sync my MLS. Just breathe. It's because over on the right-hand side, it's filtering only your listings. So if this is not your listing, and of course in this scenario, I'm representing a buyer, it often will not be my listing. I need to switch to all listings so I actually get results. And then I have 2 options in the search bar. I can search by street address, or I can search by MLS number. I highly recommend MLS number because this is searching the entire country. So your street address could be available in multiple states. And if for some reason you're still having issues with that address, if it won't suggest it for some reason in that drop down when we were typing it in, or you can't find it in the MLS for some reason, you do have a button over on the right hand side, create Market Center exclusive listing. And this will require you to put in a lot more information on that, but it will make that listing available in the KW system for you to select it. Now, I don't think most of us are going to have to do this, but I wanted to make sure to talk about it so you know that is an option. So again, for probably the easiest or path of least resistance, I'm just going to come in here and choose one of those automatically populated addresses. Now, property type. Pretty easy, just choose whatever makes the best sense. So residential will be typical for most of us. And then classification, this is brand new. We didn't have to do this before, but just again, choose whatever makes sense. I'm going to choose resale in this case. Now, total units, I cannot think of any reason this would not be 1. But if you think of a scenario or you have a question about this, please let me know. Continuing on down, under our buyer info, you can see it pulled in my buyer's agent. It pulled in buyer's name, and then we have these check boxes for pre-approved and pre-qualified. You don't have to check either one of those. It's just there for your reference. And I am using Anna's profile to do this since I am not a licensed agent, so it wasn't showing me some things I wanted to talk about on the next screen. So quick shout out to Anna. Thanks for letting me use this. If you don't want to enter any of this information, hire Anna and she'll do it for you. She is our transaction coordinator out of the Platinum office. Okay, continuing on. Seller info, you have to at least put the seller's name. You always have to put at least the other party's name. So I'll just say Mr. John Smith will be my seller today. And of course, you can add a co-seller if there is one. You no longer have to enter the other agent's information. But again, for a full file, for a complete file, I would probably say it's a best practice to save that information, just for your reference. Now, continuing on to terms and dates. Sale price, this is the total sale price that your commission is going to be calculated with. So make sure to put in whatever our contracted amount is. Don't subtract anything. Over on the right-hand side, we can see there's a finance amount that's kind of grayed out, and then we have a cash section. You have to put something in the cash section. So if your clients are financing the total sale price, just put a 0 there. If they're, let's say they're just financing maybe $400,000 of that home, and they're paying $100,000 cash, I can enter that information here. So just, again, whatever makes sense in your scenario, but you do have to at least put a 0 here, or you'll get an error when we go to click submit. Now, earnest money percentage and earnest amount, you can enter either one of these and it will fill in the other. So if I put a 1% here, you can see my earnest amount automatically got calculated, or vice versa. Maybe we only had $1,500 of earnest money, it puts the percentage in for me. Now, I did notice this earlier. For whatever reason, contract date does not have that little red star, but it is required. So you have to put it in. So put in whatever date. I usually go with the date the contract was fully accepted by all parties. So I'm going to say that was Monday. And our closing date, we will go ahead and close on the 8th, so about a month from now. Now, comments, I believe this is for your reference only. If you have important information you need to convey to your MCA, I'm going to tell you to put that on the next screen. So I'm not exactly sure what you would enter here, but if it's important for somebody else to see it, don't put it here. Now we're going to go to create and accept offer. Now, this next screen will look very familiar. This did not change too much, still very similar to what we had previous to the update. So I've kind of got my overview, my breakdown of my commission. I've got all my numbers to look through, and you need to take a second and double check these numbers because we can still adjust all these at this time. So if I needed to change my sale price because I put it in wrong or my close date changed, I can hit general info and just adjust that information. But hopefully it's good. So we're going to keep moving. Under buyer's commission, again, if this percentage was maybe changed or I needed to adjust it because it's not 3% anymore, I can hit edit buyer's commission and make that change. Yep, right there. Or if for whatever reason, let's say you had to take a flat dollar amount off of your commission. I just ran this the other day. We gave up $500 to cover something. So I can simply go ahead and figure out what was my commission. Now, and you can see it saying right here, it doesn't match the total commission, $500 short. But if I go right here and update it, I can adjust that for that particular agent as well. So all the numbers have to match or it is going to give you all these red messages. So let's see, save. Yep, there we go. And you can see once I saved it for Anna specifically, it now fixed the total commission. So this will take a little getting used to. But as long as all the numbers match, you're going to be fine. Now, okay, a couple things I want to talk about on this page. So basically 3 things. So one, outside referrals. You can see this button is here now. It's no longer underneath each individual agent or anything like that. The referral is just going to come off the total commission, which is really how it needs to work anyway. So add outside referral, and you can then search or enter in your referral information. Here is the huge win. So I'm going to go ahead and 25% is pretty typical, but under representative name, we try to do a lot of the hard work for you. So if you start typing in who your referral is going to, oh shucks. Let's see. Now I don't even know. I don't have an example. Anyway, okay. I will give them. I think I know what's going on here. I think I know why it's not popping up. But the office has entered in as much referral information as we had saved in Winmore. So if you had sent a referral to somebody in the past, we should have their information in here. And I just may not be typing the right name. It might be the name of the company. But if you can select that, if you sent that referral before, the office should have the information, and it fills this entire page in for you. So if you work with a referral company on a regular basis, get with your MCA, either Mariah or Tara, depending on what office you're at, or whatever office you're at, and make sure your MCA has that information saved in their command, so you don't have to type this stuff out every time. Now, of course, you can go through and manually enter all this, but nobody has time for that. So make sure your office has it, and we will save you some typing. The other thing I'd like to talk about, I'm just going to move my picture because it's in the way, is underneath each agent. So this part hasn't changed too much. If for whatever reason I was maybe I was on a team, or maybe I was co-listing or co-buying with another agent, I can always add a second agent within my market center with this button right here. So if I need to split this between Anna and somebody else, I can do that. Yeah, they're really not any more complicated than that. In that case, we would split units and commission accordingly, whatever it is between you and the other agent. But this payment breakdown will show you where you are with your cap. This is live data now. So it'll show you everything that has closed to the day. So let you know the yellow is what's coming from this commission. The blue is what is already closed. So you can just double check and make sure all your numbers are reporting accurately. Everything looks good. And then on the right-hand side, this note section, this is where you can put in information like, where's your earnest money being held? Who are you closing with? And then maybe the email for your closer, or there might be other information you want to convey to your MCA for some reason. This is where you need to enter the information so they see it. Once you've done all that, you can hit submit. It'll submit it to your MCA. They can approve it. I believe both offices ask for at least 3 business days turnaround time, so just don't wait till the night before closing just to get this stuff submitted. If y'all have any questions, run into any hiccups, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Reach out to me directly or reach out to your office market center tech trainer if you're not in one of my offices. Look forward to working with y'all. Have a great day.